What would you dare to do for Jesus? Would you defy dictators? Worship in secret? Sacrifice your safety? Over 360 million Christians around the world face persecution and discrimination every day.
In Colombia, Rollo delivers Bibles and shares the gospel in guerrilla-controlled areas. Every time he leaves, he knows it's possible he will never come back. In Iran, Mariam smuggles Bibles to desperate Christians who have never owned their own copy of God's Word. In Nigeria, Elizabeth and her 5 children are now on their own because her husband was brutally murdered for his Christian witness. And in China, Wang Yi is serving 9 years in prison. His crime? Leading an unregistered church. These are just a few of the millions of persecuted Christians living and serving in the world's most dangerous places to follow Christ. He promised that his followers would be persecuted.
So remember, November 5th is the day of prayer for the persecuted church, and I want to ask you to challenge your brothers and sisters. As you know, most in the church do not think about the persecuted. But tell them about your persecutor brother and sister. Tell them of the Lord's burden for them, and tell them that about the transforming nature of the voice of the persecuted. They have so much right that we are missing, I feel like, in the West. They have been a transforming power in my life, and probably with you too, if you follow them. I know that's true. Tell your brothers and sisters to remember their persecuted brother and sister.
The Bible tells us to remember the prisoner as if you were in prison with them. And when one part of the body suffers, other parts of the body suffer with them. Join this global movement to support our persecuted Christian family around the world.
Every day around the world, Christians risk everything to follow Christ. Will you dare to stand with them?